I'm better off to get stopped out a bunch of times than to miss one because the payoff of them, the risk reward of them is so good. I think it also works out. It's really, really quite good. One of the things I learned about fear and with dealing with fear was a very practical thing, which was basically is that fear exists someplace in your body. Fear is a circular process. So you don't, except unless you literally come across a line in a bush. Fear in trading generally starts off at the bottom of, if you imagine a clock and you start at 6 o'clock, and then you have the first little feeling of fear about something. You feel uneasy about something, and then that your anxiety, your cortisol release, the anxiety get worse, get worse, get worse, get worse, and then eventually at 12 o'clock you will do whatever sabotaging behavior that you're going to do. You will have a sort of a crescendo moment where you are literally afraid, and do whatever you need to do to get away from that fear. And then basically you have the first bit of relief comes down to around 3 o'clock, and then guilt sets in because you have done a bad thing again. And that's what it is. And that you can learn from monitoring your body when you're afraid. Where's the seat of your fear?
Yeah.
And different fears have different, and to use the greatest example for that is that, the whole jelly legs when you go up high thing. People who are afraid of heights, for instance,
Yep.
and they get that overwhelming. I have big fear of heights, so I don't understand exactly what it is. They get that overwhelming feeling. That's your body, and your body is a record of that sort of, is the keeper of that type of thing. And you can learn, because as soon as you have your first moment of fear, your first stray, you mightn't quite be conscious of it, thought that's scary to you, your body knows how to react to that, and it's going to switch on that little thing. So maybe you get a little pain in your chest, for instance, and then you notice when you're sitting there that you have that pain, and you learn to monitor for that pain in your chest. And you get that pain in your chest, and you know that you're at that, instead of being at 6 o'clock, which is dead steady, you're at that sort of 7-8 o'clock thing, and you can learn to interrupt yourself. One other thing I'll say is one of the reasons why setups are so important is because they are a list of pre-made good decisions that you can just tick off.